worst 80s horror movies on our lists. Sir, I'm excited to hear yours. You are the king of horror here, so what is your number 5?
So I just honestly, I went back, I just looked over episodes I reviewed and kind of see what my ratings were and just went with that. It was just easier. So I have The Unholy from 1988. I don't remember what I gave it on my show, but I know I wasn't a fan.
All right, The Unholy's a good pick. The Unholy's a good pick. This one might piss you off a little bit. My number 5 is Maximum Overdrive. I like it. It's a cheesy movie, but there's so many issues with that movie.
That doesn't bother me though. That one, nah.
It does sort of prove my point, though, that so many people love that and can't understand why somebody would have it on their word list. Even Stephen King hates it. So, but
it's one of those things to where you're separating your passion for the movie for how good the movie actually is. You know what I mean? Because I think what it is people they can't admit. Like, I love Thanksgiving. I know Thanksgiving is a terrible movie, but I fucking love them.
You do,
but it's a terrible movie. It's not a good movie. It's not something where someone's like, "Yo, listen, Sturdy, I want to really get into horror. I want you to put me on something that's a really good film." I'll probably throw The Conjuring out there.
Okay, that's fair.
But depending on the person, of course. But as far as like, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't throw that.
What 80s horror movie, not Friday the 13th or none of like the main icon. If somebody was like, "Hey, can you give me a good 80s horror movie to watch?" I think this would be good because we're throwing out all the bad ones. You're make you
Nightmare on Elm Street. The OG on Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
I think it's a good horror.
I said no icons, but I guess you just hate Freddy.
Oh, you did say that. You're kind of an icon, I guess. I'll give you some. Give me a minute.
Is it the shunting in society?
Nah, that's too crazy for people.
You'd watch that ever?
Oh, I would watch it a lot, but that's me. I'm talking about if I'm trying to get someone to watch like a horror movie from the 80s. I don't think I want to kick off with that.
I'd say The Fog, personally. I think it's a great movie.
Where did
While you're thinking of that, what's your number 4 worst movie?
My number 4 is Nightmare on Elm Street 5.
That almost went on my list. But I felt like Maximum Overdrive is a little worse. It's just so bad. My number 4 is Rock and Roll Nightmare. I did script reading for this. Not me. I didn't do it for my show. I was on a game show called Scripts Gone Wild, and they did this movie. And it's like where everybody drinks while they read a script, and it was a wild. What is your number 3, sir?
Cannibal Holocaust.
Oof, that's a tough one. That is a tough one for sure.
Like, and it was more so I understand it's different culture and all that, but I'm just like, and not even like this shouldn't happen in film. It's more so it just wasn't for me. It really wasn't for me.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's for anybody personally. And I'm not saying people can't watch them. I'm not saying it can't exist. Like, I give a lot of benefit of doubt to movies where I'm like, especially foreign films. But this wasn't. It wasn't a foreign film. Like, this was filmmakers who knew what they were trying to get done and show. And to me, that was a little cheap. It wasn't like, although it was interesting first timing, I suppose. I hated it though. So my number 3 is Hobgoblins. Oh, that movie is rough. That is rough. I saw that in theaters too. Not at the time. I saw it like only a few years, like 10 years ago in theaters. I don't know why.
All right, for an 80s, for a good 8, would you count Ghostbusters as horror or not really?
Yeah, I would call it a horror comedy.
I'll say Ghostbusters.
Oh, for watching good movies. Okay, that's
good. That's not on my list. That's for Galvin.
I was gonna be like, please don't.
I should have fucked with you with that one.
I don't think you should have.
Let you have a nice little rant. Like, yo, Mick, you weren't listening. I said. Like, you motherfucker. No, Trick or Treat from 1980.
Was that the one with Ozzy and Gene Simmons and Skippy from Family Ties? Where the demon, the rock and roll singer comes back as a demon?
I'm going to be honest with you. I watched it a couple of years ago, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, but it was bad.
It's a weird movie. You may be wrong. All right, what's your number 2?
That was my number 2. Cannibal Holocaust is my number 3.
Oh, that's right. My number 2 is Madman. This movie is terrible. Every scene in this movie feels like it's a porno that's about to kick off, but it ends before anything kicks off. Like, you flip to the next scene before it kicks off. It's such a terrible movie.
We don't need that.
And what is your number 1? I think we both. Blood Lake for me too.
There's honestly as much anybody who watches my show, anybody who's seen me on any damn show pretty much by now and heard Blood Lake on an episode and I'm on there, I'm not saying anything good about it besides the Firebird. And that movie is the reason why my ratings on every show that I'm on is -10 to +10. if they let me do that. If it's this show, I'll go to 1 through 5 because they do it here. But in my heart, it's negative if it needs to be.
I don't blame you on that. I mean, I don't know about the negative. Like, I would give this a half star on mine. Maybe a 1, just because I respect the fact that these kids went out with a camera.
And like I said, it's like a school project. You failed. You don't get credit when you do a school project. You get the whole project. You get every single answer wrong. You don't get credit for doing the work. It's like, no, this is wrong.
We didn't get credit for doing the work. I think they do that now.
Which I was just gonna say, go thinking about it, like you should still get, even though you have that failing score, you should still get credit for doing the work, which should count for something. Like, no, you failed. Like, well, I still did it. Like, I at least tried. Shit.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
So that's how I feel about Blood Lake.
Blood Lake is a problem, but I don't think it fails. I think it's.
But I want to own the rights. I'm gonna keep putting.
You do. You absolutely want to own the rights. So we've
weird as that is, as much as I hate that movie, I feel like I deserve the rights.
I feel like if anybody's seen that movie in the last 10 years, they owe it to you. Or at least the last 7 or 8.
I'll say 5 to 6 years. I'll say 4 or 5 years. 4 or 5 years. My show's been going on for almost 8 years, but no, 9 years.
It annoys me how much you try to get people to watch them.
It's what what it is. It's just I just feel with movies, with good and bad, they deserve to be watched. I'll say that. As much as I hate that movie, it deserves to be watched because, like you said, you give them the credit it was created. So it deserves to be watched for one. It doesn't deserve to be liked. It deserves whatever feeling you get from it. If you like it, I don't know, get your eyes and ears checked. No, seriously, if you like it, that's on you. Cool. If you don't, even better.
I love it. No, you're right though.
It's because it's unfair to just watch just the good films. Because how do you find good films without watching everything or without watching whatever you can watch and get your hands? I know I'm saying Blood Lake is a bad film, but at the same time, there's a lot of movies that I enjoy or that I love that people can say are suck or terrible, this, that, and the third. And the only way they're gonna find that out is by checking it out. Hey, you might love Blood Lake. I doubt it, but you might actually love that movie because you may have one of those weird reasons to where, like, I mean, Thanksgiving is at least funny for me, but you may have something like weird or quirky for Blood Lake that you enjoy, that you can point out that you enjoy. And if you could, kudos. That's dope. I couldn't do that.
There's well, I want to say thanks for watching our top 5. You're watching as a clip, but I appreciate you guys watching and listening. And that's a good point. Blood Lake is I say, up to you, up to the viewer. You want to watch the movie, fine. If you ask me or you're watching one of my reviews, I might say you might want to skip this one, but it's there if you want it.
See, and for me, I always say for like movies that I don't like at all, I say watch at your own risk. I don't ever want to tell people not to watch a movie because, again, they may enjoy it. And someone did it. Even though I hate Blood Lake, someone did spend time making it. Even though I give that movie 0 credit, someone did make it. And
it's hard to make a movie. But especially hard to make a movie with jet skis. And that movie certainly does have jet ski.
And quarters.
Oh my god, they do play quarters in that game.
There's a nice black Firebird.
Remember when they showed up with a half full bag of groceries but made dinner for like 4 nights?
Well, no, because no. Remember, the fridge was full.
Oh yeah, because for some reason the killer's living there.
It was I forgot what the whole beat was with that. It was just
never explain anything.
It was bad.
That movie is perfect example.
I'll say this too. We did do a script read of Blood Lake over here on the Scene Snobs. If you guys want to go and check that out. And just watch Master Shake and how mad he gets with that script. Oh my god, that was funny.
He got mad because he's like, "You couldn't give me a real script," and I'm like, "They don't have one. I had to watch the movie and copy it down." I put a lot of work into that script.
He was so mad. What you got to do one day if you still have that script is throw it to ChatGPT to say, "Could you fix this?"